While I was walking in Memphis, I could feel it.
That's much better.
I'm walking in Memphis. Do you really know the things I... So we're here at Area 51, man. Have you ever seen any aliens?
Well, the one we saw, man.
What did it look like?
It was a bipedal, about 6'5". It had an elongated muzzle that came out of its face.
Yeah, I remember that. We were there. We were like, man, this is really bad lighting. Holy crap! What if I do this? That's a little better. She's older, 10 years old, right?
Yeah.
And
No. We were 11. If we say 5, it undermines.
So it was 11,
Yes.
around there, and I remember a smell. Do you remember a smell?
I don't remember a smell.
I remember like a wet dog smell for some reason. Like,
I just remember seeing it and then and knowing that I had seen something not right.
Let me go look. It might still be.
Yeah.
Right when I'm looking at it, I was like,
Did you lock the car?
that ain't right.
It's not normal.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be
So,
happening.
who was the first to run? I remember we both ran to our parents.
Man, you know what? I
We
remember
ran together.
not even I remember continuing to play for a little bit under the house.
And
Right,
we
what
was,
did you buy at the dollar?
Under the house.
it wasn't under the house. I do not remember being in the house when we saw it. You mean in the little extension of the house where there was mesh screen?
We were sitting on the floor outside when we saw it pass right in front of us.
Yeah.
We were on the floor outside. The trailer, you know how we
But there was a mesh.
There was nothing. Yeah, we were not in the porch. We were under the house.
I don't remember.
The trailer we had this gap where we could go under the house and it would drip. It would drip.
But I don't
and the
know.
floor was like already getting a thing. We were next to the dripping under the trailer where the trailer would drip. We were next to that outside under the trailer playing Ink Passes By right here.
See that? You know what's really weird? Because I don't ever remember being under the trailer.
You don't ever remember being under the trailer?
No,
We
no,
were
not
under
not
the-
ever. But when we saw the thing,
Yeah.
I do not remember being under the
We
trailer.
were under the
I
trailer.
remember. Look,
We were under the
That's
trailer.
weird. We never talked about this.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I can show you the exact spot we were and the exact footsteps on the exact points of the yard that the thing walked. I even retraced
But
it.
that doesn't even make sense though.
Yeah.
How are we gonna see the face and the light bulb? It was like a light.
I saw
bulb
the
in
face. I saw the face.
How are we gonna see
I
that
saw
under
it
the
from-
trailer?
We were under the trailer. Let me explain how. The trailer.
I
Is,
remember being in the
the
porch.
trailer is here. The trailer. Here's the porch. This is the trailer. This is the porch.
I know how it. I know how
Here's
it
the porch.
looks.
Here's the cubby hole. Here's the
Yeah,
field.
I know.
Here's the cubby hole under the trailer on this side of the porch. This is where we were right here where this penny is. You open the front screen of the porch. Walk out down the stairs of the porch.
I have all that
Walk
memory. I have all
around.
that
Come
memory.
here under. This is the spot we were.
I don't remember that.
Right here. Thing. Here's the yard. Here's the thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Everything.
We're here watching it from this right here.
I don't know. I remember that.
Walking, and then we kind of just took one.
Why?
It's facing this way.
So listen, this is weird. I have no memory of that. Everything you said, we've been agreeing on for years about
We
how
saw
it looks.
we saw the left side of its face.
Yes, I agree. I agree on that too. I agree on everything you said except this is how I remember it. We're both standing side by side, looking out of the.
No, we were
porch.
sitting.
No, I
Indian
don't remember
style.
that. I don't remember that.
Sitting Indian style. It's twilight.
I don't remember that. I remember standing side by side, looking at this thing like passing by, like
Something
huge.
tells me
Huge.
that had we been standing or stood up in its presence, it would have got us.
Yeah.
And we're lucky we were even sitting down on the ground in a very vulnerable position, just playing and acting non-threatening.
I don't remember that.
We were sitting down. I think had we been
We were in the
standing up-
light.
Had
We
we
were
been,
in the light standing. Everyone remember. That's what I
we
remember.
weren't standing.
And as soon, look, listen.
Had we been standing or making any sort of commotion, standing on 2 feet, walking, the thing would have gotten us.
I don't
It
remember
would have
that.
been demon food.
I remember being in the.
It would have abducted us.
That's not my memory. It doesn't matter how many times you see it.
So you think we're standing?
I don't
We're
think this is
standing,
my memory.
playing, what are we just standing there? Standing there.
No. This is from where my memory starts and where it ends.
This is the,
I know. I remember all that.
Where were we
remember all
standing
that.
at?
We were inside the porch. Okay, here's the door that you said. You talked about this door that goes.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I know. I remember all that.
You remember the windows?
Yes, we made it with mesh. So we're standing by one of these windows. Standing. This is where my memory starts. We're looking out the porch at this thing.
Where was it when you first saw it? You didn't.
Walking by right here by the
Oh, it was
by
already
the
parallel
porch.
to the
Yeah,
porch.
yeah,
Okay.
parallel to the porch. Just
Yeah.
walking, and we're just like this. And then
Yeah.
when it kind of like right when it passes us, we're like, like I don't remember if we yelled or not, but I remember running in the house, and then telling mom and dad we just saw something weird.
Yeah.
Like we just saw this big thing and it had like furry, and they're like, you're seeing things, go to bed. You're seeing God.
You know this happened in like 80, in like 91, in the early 90s.
in the 90s.
In the early
Yeah,
90s,
yeah, yeah,
the very
yeah.
early 90s.
I remember
And then-
being in elementary and
We're,
we were going over pennies. The teacher would give everybody pennies, and that's how we learned to count
my
money and
caseworker,
pennies.
my caseworker, social worker, lives in the same neighborhood. She just seen it again.
Again?
She just seen it not too long ago.
Yeah, your mom spoke with somebody in the neighborhood. She said, yeah, she saw it.
She said, "What? They seen it too?"
Someone that she spoke to said she seen it.
I know. I saw some. I'm not. Right now, about 5 minutes ago, I saw it. Or a flash of light. Shoot that. Over it, man.
I can't find my wallet.
Hey guys, this TV turned on by itself.
I need my floor swept here, maybe you can help me out with that.
Oh, they're scouring cyberspace
Ryan's gonna sweep it.
for the small fee
Oh, 50 cents.
of $50.
$50. So, have we ever seen anything else at the same time? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, but I mean, you can't. That's how you know we weren't hallucinating or making it up.
Right, when
Because-
multiple people experience the same.
Yeah, you drew what you saw. I drew what I saw. It was the
Yeah,
same
one
thing.
time we were at Camille's house and we said, we've never done this either, we've never talked about this from where we saw it from, because that's different than our viewpoint.
You know
I
what?
didn't know
check
that,
this out,
but they
check
were
this out.
different.
You know when we saw this thing like 30 years ago?
Yeah.
They seen it again the other day. Looks exactly the same.
How do you know that? When did they tell you this?
She was in the garage. Right before I got
On the
locked up,
phone.
my social worker was here in person,
Oh,
telling
yeah.
me she's seen the same thing, headed the other direction. Her and her husband saw it. She thinks it's some sort of demon. In her eyes, it was weird. It had the ugly face, something like worse than
Another
Jeepers,
light bulb?
something worse than Jeepers Creepers. That it had she's describing that it had very huge wings with pointed spikes on the top of the wings.
Like on the ends.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember that either.
Maybe in the 90s it didn't have the wings yet.
There's all sorts of
The different ones, yeah.
We saw it 30 years ago. It looks exactly the same 30 years later.
Yeah.
You know what that means? It's some sort of shape-shifting interdimensional that is not subject to time as we know.
Right, like the thing you guys saw in jail that run through the wall.
Yeah, they don't abide by the
The
laws.
rules don't matter to them.
It's like,
Same thing with quantum physics. The classic laws and the quantum laws are very different. Like classic laws of physics says, if I drop this or I throw this ball straight, it's gonna land, and you can measure the velocity, you can measure the speed, and you can measure the time and everything. When you're dealing with the quantum, I throw a ball and I say this ball is gonna, maybe it's gonna go straight, it's gonna go left, it's gonna right. You can't get the laws are very different in the quantum realm. The laws don't apply here that they do in the quantum
Yeah.
physics. You have duality.
There's other-
You know what duality
there's
is?
other
In the
directions
quantum
within-
physics, I can be moving left and right at the same time.
yeah.
Just thinking about that, just like brain fart for most people.
Carl
Because,
Sagan taught that.
yeah.
You
because
know,
it
in the
doesn't make
fourth
any
dimension,
sense.
there's another dimension that we can't even wrap our head around.
Right,
in the
right next to
two-dimensional
us.
world, it's forward and backwards. If we come from the three-dimensional world onto a 2D plane and tell somebody, hey, guess what? There's a place called up and down. They're gonna be like,
Yeah, impossible. They
No,
can't,
there's
the
no
mind
it's
can't
just forward.
comprehend.
So
that.
we're something from the fourth dimension comes and takes
Yeah.
us from the third to the fourth and tries to show us this other dimension,
Yeah.
this other direction. We're not even we
Yeah.
can't even wrap our head around because they're not subject to the physics as we know it. Quantum.
Yeah, here's the thing. Let's say I get you and I take you right now into the fourth dimension. In the screen and in my eyes, we just see you disappear. We just see you gone, but you're not gone. You're just in another dimension. There's a world that we're standing in, that we're looking at, that we cannot see.
Oh yeah.
It's the spirit. You can call it the spiritual plane. You can call it the whatever you want to call it, fourth dimension. But it's both. It's, and some people call it the supernatural. Whatever you want to call it, it's there. We cannot see it. And there's even a scripture in the Bible that said that they opened up Samuel's eyes. One of the characters, they opened up their eyes and they saw all these angels and stuff fighting or battling or whatever they're doing. They just, yeah. When I was in Las Vegas, I had this dream. And I had this dog in Las Vegas, and it was a weird dog. And when it would get sad, the whole energy in the house would change because it was so negative that all the energy was changing into negative energy. I had a dream that I saw this dog looking at like a fairy that came out from the ground, and then it went inside the couch. And the dream was basically telling me these dogs and these cats and animals, they can see into the forest.
Oh yeah. That's why.
They can see into the forest. And I'm just looking
They
like
can do more than that.
the dog didn't even care. Like he didn't care to stand up to go look at the fairy because he was like so used to it, I guess, that he was just like he didn't care.
Witches use cats.
Yeah. And then one time you said that the Russians or whoever, they let the cats in that haunted house so that the spirits will come down.
Well, what happens is, for some reason, cats vibrate at a different frequency.
Yeah, they can
and
see it.
entities attached to the cat.
Oh.
A whole bunch of them, and it's just like bye. And you get rid. That's why witches have cats next to them. Any sort of dark entity will latch onto the cat and not the witch. They latch onto cats like crazy.
I had two cats. What do I call it? I had two cats. Remember, when I lived at the Blue House.
Yeah.
And they were super possessed.
Yeah.
And one would go into the laundry room and go like that, and the hair would just fly off of the cat. Dude, I swear to you, I swear. He'd go like, and like you could hear like this unearthly scream. And then the CraveCon is coming back. No, are you serious? We have to go to CraveCon. You seen the CraveCon videos? I have one of the #1 CraveCon video in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first and last CraveCon is the first and last food eating event. That was in 2016 in Texas. It wasn't held in Galveston, Texas, but it was the first event. I got an email about it last week. Oh, okay, cool. Can you send it to me, or can you somehow like show me a clip of a video so I can like talk about it and stuff? You need to go, dude. CraveCon, dude. We'll go to VidCon. It's like YouTube's get together. Everybody's recording each other. It's fun. But yeah, that turned on. So you see orbs quite often. That's weird. Cause I can't. I see shadows mostly. Not all the time, but when I do see them, it's usually shadows.
I see orbs.
When I was in
It
Las
takes some training.
Vegas,
I see orbs.
Yeah, the orbs are live. Like
They're
serious.
not as bright. They're not like sometimes they can make
Right.
them so super bright to where like everyone will see like oh there's a big giant super glowing ball of light. Usually they're just streaks or light things of light.
Like they go by. Cause you said you just saw it.
Yeah.
So how does it look?
Definitely. Oh, definitely. It was like a white one that came over here and got mad on the corner, right between you and the wall. Started floating, and then it went like this. Shot.
That's weird.
And then the TV's pretty much right there.
So you turn off. I was sleeping the other day. I've already experienced a lot of stuff, even really bad. So I was like, You're kidding?
Yeah, everywhere, even in here.
Oh,
It said, I just started running Oculus, the Ghost Rider. I started running some apps. I had a few apps, and they were just saying, I could see them floating around. All of them turn around when they want. And then it said, fan. And the fan at the end of the trailer just went like flying by like a foot. The fan.
Fell.
Yeah. And then it said, go to the kitchen. And I woke up at 5 in the morning, right? I went into the kitchen, and I just heard someone, everyone was asleep, it's pitch black, 3 or 5 in the morning, I go in the kitchen, I hear like someone run in the kitchen. Someone just ran to the kitchen, nobody's there. And a bunch of shit. Oh yeah, it's
oh, I mean, because of light.
It's boring. I said, it's boring. What do y'all think I should do for fun? And they just started saying and spelling the word fun. Ball.
Like
Ball. What are y'all talking about? Basketball. It spells the word basketball. I look on the floor.
Yeah.
It would say, mailman. M-A-I-L. I get up off the trailer out of the room, and then at 12 o'clock, like 4 hours early, mailman putting mail in the mailbox.
Yeah.
It was police. I go to the front yard at the end of Boise Court, first house on the right.
Yeah, there'll be
like 3 cop cars. It's telling me like stuff that is like it has an aerial and it's like a mission point of view. I would say it would already tell it already. Just let me know.
Yeah. Hold on, someone said, where's Area 51? If you meet aliens, please tell them to give super technology and how to make girls there. So, yeah, so this one, it happened to me before too, where I get this ability from spirit, where I can read people's mind. Like I'll go in a place and I'll just know what they're thinking. I can feel the vibes, not just the vibe, but the thought. So they're like, oh, I wonder if Dinah is gonna be at a game tomorrow. I'm like, no. You know what I mean? It wasn't just the thoughts. I would already have the answers.
You're an empath.
No. Oh yeah. But not all the time. That's only happened to me like a few times.
I know I was projecting like
Yeah.
that song. What's it called?
Man, yeah, yesterday I heard it super loud about that.
Yeah.
And damn, it was like shadows, man.
It's because it's coming out on outdoor mode. We gotta change the settings.
Or we need to change the light.
We need to spit on the
Where are you? Oh, this light doesn't work.
It's almost time to start cooking dinner.
Maybe we better. No, it's even
Maybe I
worse.
better start frying a burger. Hey, let's do some pull-ups. Okay. They still kept the same old wallpaper, like floating across the TV. It's been that way for over a year, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like wallpaper. Look at the wall for like wallpaper. Were you talking about the screensaver?
Come with me,
And you'll see
in the
world of pure imagination. That's like, yeah, I want to sing.
If you want to see paradise, simply look around and view it. The snozberries taste like snozberries. The dingleberries taste like dingleberries.
Right, what? Have you seen this YouTube channel? It's called Tales from the Trip.
No, I haven't heard this.
Dude, we need to watch them. Dude. Tales from the Trip. We have those too, dude. We have every type of story. We should give our Tales from the Trip. Yeah, you do what you say on your trip. Dude, if you whisper, you can hear it like so loud. Like so, like let's say the phone can hear. If I'm like, hey Ryan, this picture, I swear. Do you remember that time you grabbed your pants and did something? And you say, hey Ryan, go into that stall. There's some new decoration. That was after this.
That was in the
like a random
Fiesta.
store.
That was in the Fiesta.
Yeah. In Houston? I lived right by there. I think it was the same Fiesta. I don't know. That was Fiesta?
Yeah.
Which one?
We
you know?
were shopping for the next day's lunch, sandwiches and chips.
I can't like that. Remember that time you would always wear a jacket when it was 120 degrees outside and you wouldn't eat anything and you were skinny as hell with like a huge jacket, like two
Yeah.
jackets on.
Yeah.
And you thought you were Vegeta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I genuinely did. I thought it was him.
Genuinely. I thought it was Vegeta. We're watching. You're the one that got me actually started watching Dragon Ball. You kept telling me, no, you understand, this is like the best movie. I'm like, no, I don't believe it. I only believe in the Bible, whatever. And then one time at Manny's, they were watching like the first episode of the Super Dragon Ball with like Raditz, and he was like,
Oh yeah.
you simmered my leg hairs, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
dang, this is legit, bro.
Yeah, that was the one. It was 1989. Like you managed to simmer some of my leg hairs. The lips don't even match the voice.
I remember me, you, and Manny were sitting there in like Grandma's trailer. I don't know who else was there, but I know me and Manny were watching it. And then it was like Piccolo shot the thing, and I was like, he's like, you managed to simmer some of my leg hairs, and I was like, damn. It's over 9,000. That's like a super meme, dude. But like, remember playing Zelda upstairs, like the Zelda, like the time Arc of Time and all those games, Zelda
That was
games
nice.
on the Nintendo, bro. I
I
remember.
remember playing. What's that? With the Operation the Umbrella Corporation.
Umbrella Corporation.
Yes, dude, on the Nintendo 64, the Umbrella Corporation.
Remember
the
where
first one.
in the world is
Carmen
Carmen
Sandiego,
Sandiego?
yeah.
No, I had got that like way later.
That was out there.
Yeah. You remember Mega Man X? I bought the first Mega Man X at Walmart. I don't know how I heard about it, but I knew it was gonna be legit. after
Super
playing
Mario Brothers, all that.
at the trailer. Do you remember we would stay up late at night and then Dad would get mad when we were, dude, just check this out. Remember?
Pokemon.
Huh?
The Pokemon.
Pokemon. You would spend your whole check on packs of Pokemon cards. You would get like you would spend like $500.
I broke into the neighbor's house in high school to steal the boys' Pokemon cards. Just kidding.
But dude, remember you spending like your whole check on the Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
And you spend sometimes you spend a whole check on like junk food from Walmart. We would have like a bunch of junk food.
Yeah, we eat all in the
I remember we were here in the den, and then we were playing like Mega Man X, and I would wish, I don't know if I told you this, but it was definitely a thought of mine that I still stuck with me, and this is a true reality vision that came true. Not vision, but a want. I remember playing Mega Man X.
Yeah?
I was
We're
like,
gonna go eat the grill so we can barbecue.
Because we were invited somewhere, Mama. So we'll barbecue.
We're gonna go buy butane so we can barbecue.
Well, it'd be nice.
You know they have it at the
Barbecue,
Lopez,
we
don't
get
they,
on
the
film.
butane?
The barbecue.
They have the butane at the Lopez.
Hey, did you know that they sell alligator guard?
HEB,
Whole
I need to get it
alligator
at
guard?
HEB, it's where I
Oh,
bought
yeah?
them, it's
Lopez.
$14.
Oh, well, can you go with Ryan to help you?
Why is he wearing glasses?
Because he's nearsighted.
Oh,
He's studious all of a sudden.
The word quanta means how much.
He's been doing a lot
Oh,
of
yeah?
reading.
Like let's see, in Spanish it would be
Quanto? How many?
Yeah.
Quantum? How
He
much?
looks academic now.
unit of measurement, how much.
Unit measurement.
How much.
So did you know that E equals mc squared, energy times energy equals mass times speed of light times 2? So that means everything is mass. Everything is energy.
And yeah, energy,
Everything is energy. Yeah.
which untangible energy can be
Tangible.
Oh, we
can
gotta
be
go price
can be
those
transmuted
things
into
too,
something
though, right?
completely full of matter. Something can be
Well, I
produced
know
from
what,
nothing. In
that's
other
just,
words.
Yeah.
just the
And
snake.
Energy can turn into
But
matter.
did they
You
wait
can
till we
actually
get
grab
home
it
to
in your
eat?
hand.
That's also
The
what they
barbecue?
teach in alchemy. How to do
Yeah.
energy.
So when I get home, we'll barbecue, okay?
Today?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll do some burgers.
Area 51 barbecue, everybody. Today, everybody's storming Area 51. You know that? Well, not everybody, but they're
Oh,
having.
is that where they're at
They're already pushing people off cliffs.
No, they're not.
We went to, when we drove, we went through that place in New Mexico, what's it called?
Roswell.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere you go, they have those pictures of those.
After Roswell, we started getting all this technology,
Yeah.
fiber optics
Yeah.
and reverse
Hey,
engineering and all
Karen,
sorts of
what kind of steak do you guys want? So I know what you
T-bone,
want.
Anyone.
ribeye.
You want the T-bone?
I like the
Filet
the burger ones.
Yeah, the 1/3 pound burger.
You want the filet mignon?
What is
The
filet
little
mignon?
round, those are like very tender. You can have a burger.
Yes.
Yes, let's do that.
Bargains Places. It was what, in the 70s, 80s? They were already sending people back. Like,
He was there.
even now today, dude.
There's somebody after the
Yeah.
when he came back.
They have all these copies of the Declaration of Independence. Each one is like $5 million or something ridiculous. And there's like, all of them are missing except two that someone had found in garage sales and random crap like that.
Behind the
Like,
painting.
Crazy, dude. Yeah, behind random paintings, random.
Have you heard of Project Circle? Project Mockingbird? The
Oh,
Montauk
Mockingbird.
Project, the
Montauk.
Blue Book Files.
Yeah.
You've heard of Project Circle?
I don't think about. I don't
It's
know
a
about-
CIA human exchange program between gray aliens.
Oh, okay.
It's what's responsible for a lot of the missing people.
Yeah, and they were picking up cows at one point and then sending them back down with the body inside out. And a lot of people.
Cattle mutilation.
And there was a couple that they spent the night in Arizona camping ground.
Oh yeah, out of there.
No, just
the
Yeah.
burger
Get
and
them off
the
that ranch.
Yeah.
The lady came in and unpacked her groceries, and then when she turned around, they were all unpacked back in the bag. They took them out the fridge, the cabinets, and put them all right back in the bags where they came
Yeah.
from.
I was working at Toys R Us,
Ricky, you need to unplug the thing and bring it.
like the ones that
Yeah,
came, and I put them in my pocket, in my front pocket, and then they were in my
They were
button.
yeah.
I had a button in my back
Button
pocket
with
that
a
was
piece of
buttoned.
tape and three of them were in your butt.
Only
It's
three
got a
of
bunch of
them were
different
missing.
vitamins since you haven't eaten it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's bees and all the,
Oh yeah.
mostly all kinds of vitamins.
Yeah, I mean, even when I came here, I went upstairs.
What do we do for the
There was a
science?
hat. There was a hat, gel for my hair, and something else
I
in
know
front
they're
of
gonna
my
have
door. In front of my door, like pick one. I don't know. Like if I want to put a hat on to the meeting, or if I want to put gel on, or if I wanted to do something else, and I don't remember which. But I know that they were just.
The house.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Me and
to
Cindy
ask
live
you
at this
about-
house.
Is there? Oh, different. Oh yeah, Chloe said the one over there that was like crypto, that Black Matter.
Oh man, there's.
She always talks about that.
Check this out. Picture this. We walk into the room. Everything's off. Just Sophie's at school. Me and Cindy walk into the room, and all we hear is in front of the closet. It's pitch black. We haven't even connected the lights yet. There's no electricity.
It like goes
No. In front of the closet, we just hear. We look at each other.
You have the seven
my
things
God,
that we need
Ryan.
Rights, right, Ricky?
It's been the longest since
Okay, I'm gonna,
have been messing with me.
oh,
Did
Ryan,
you-
what goes good with the steak,
And then
like
she
corn
goes-
on the cob?
Potatoes and corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob and,
Oh, for right now?
Yes.
Beans.
Oh,
You guys
you get
are
potato
eating-
salad,
And then-
corn.
Right.
Yeah.
Corn on the cob. It's
What-
'cause
what-
y'all
what
are eating
goes-
burgers.
What goes in the barbecue?
Burgers.
Oh, for burgers, barbecue
Oh,
sauce.
French fries,
Yeah,
French
barbecue
fries,
sauce.
French
fries.
French fries,
French
barbecue sauce.
Mashed potatoes.
Corn on the
I'm
cob.
not doing mashed, just fries.
Fried okra.
beans,
Fried okra.
rice.
Fried.
Corn on the cob.
You know what? Those jalapenos with cheese inside. You
Stuffed
get the jalapeno,
chile
stuffed
relleno.
jalapeno.
Oh.
You get jalapeno, you cut it in half.
Bacon,
You can wrap it. You know how
bacon.
John used to do? How
Put
Uncle John
bacon.
used to do? He would wrap it in
Melted
bacon.
butter
He
with
would put like
lobster.
cheese inside it, but he would get asparagus. I don't like how the
You
asparagus.
wrap a
It's
bacon.
mental. He would wrap bacon around it and
Sparrows,
put.
he
He
killed the
would,
doves.
yeah, the doves. I mean, and he
Oh,
would
doves.
put cream cheese or sour cream cheese inside it,
Inside their
and he would wrap it with
Yeah,
bacon.
so I gotta eat my bacon and.
But it just depends on what kind of jalapenos you get. Because sometimes you get a batch of jalapenos, you
Oh.
think they're soft, but they're spicy.
We have bacon,
so
don't we?
spicy.
You
Yeah.
made all the bacon for Ryan?
You're leaving right now.
Turn it off.
It starts raining ash.
You ready?
Yeah. I think I have enough potatoes.
Oh, let me get the butane thing.
And bread, I'll buy buns, right? Buns are better.
Where's the butane?
And maybe some of those beans. Oh no, I don't want beans.
Oh,
That'll be
pork
party.
beans?
Some of those beans that you.
You want
I know,
The
man.
dry beans.
Not pork and beans. The ones you made yesterday were really
Chocolate
good.
guacamole.
Huh?
With chip guacamole.
Yeah.
You do guacamole, fries.
Sirloin steak,
Oh.
chocolate cake,
We're not doing chocolate.
Honey ham, leg of lamb.
What about dessert? We can have those for dessert or what?
Those are for dessert.
So, what do you eat with barbecue, Mom? What do you? What would you?
like.
Let's say at Rudy's. You go to Rudy's. You go inside Rudy's. They got corn on the cob.
Corn on the
They
cob,
got
salad.
potato salad. They got
Fried
cheesecake.
okra.
They got random cheesecake. They
No,
got
they have banana.
oh mac and cheese, but really good mac and cheese.
Mac
Not like
and
not
cheese.
like the crappy mac and cheese. It's like good mac and cheese.
Gourmet
You know
mac.
what?
It's like homemade mac and cheese with like 3 different kind of cheeses.
We can go to Chick-fil-A just to get the mac and cheese.
Oh, have you tried it? I know food, and the best 2 places that I've tried in my life, mac and cheese, uh, Chick-fil-A
Way
and Outback Steakhouse.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I know.
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse. Yes.
Okay, so we hear a whistle coming from the corner. All of a sudden, your leg and arm starts burning. What's this? Scratches, scratches.
Duh.
What?
Oh yeah, the rain
You
like.
know what, can I ask you guys a favor? Maybe you can, a building company.
Yeah, we're gonna talk
I
about.
don't like
It
to
starts
talk about-
raining black ash.
No, dude, no, we don't believe in that crap.
No, it doesn't.
No, then
Talk
what?
y'all at the park and then you can do the
No.
pull-ups, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do pull-ups here in a minute. That's
No, we're-
Okay, in the back.
Yeah. Damn, why are you talking about that once you're there? You know she's leaving like right now. Like you can't change the subject for like 20 seconds.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. I mean now it's fine, but when she was here, it wasn't fine.
Fuck it.
I'm leaving.
Oh, this is trash.
Just one like last time.
Let's go.
All right, we'll be right back, you guys.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Listen to me. Damn, this quality of sucks. There. Hey man, you think you can help me figure out this camera quality?
Yeah.
The brightness. There. I think it's by the light, that's why.
Oh, definitely.
Move back, the light changes, see? Yeah, I mean, it's good, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No,
Much better.
So what were you saying? So then there was these ashes falling from the sky, or what?
Oh yeah, you look one time, okay, so
Ah! No, it's lame. Go ahead.
I'm running the obvious. I'm running. It said
So
shadow.
this is before you moved in, right? This is before you took all your furniture.
No, we're already at this point. We're already used to all the ghost shit.
Since
shit flying. Like it's not no little Mickey Mouse shit. Oh, TV turns on. Oh, big whoop. I'm talking about shit flying. like flying from one room to another.
damn.
I'm talking about like you can see the whole shape of the shadow person.
For real.
Like the shape, it's like just dry, a silhouette taller than me, the silhouette of a human, shoulders, arms, big pointy head, standing in doorways.
Head like this.
Yes, big, taking up a lot of the doorway. It's like, yeah, it's there, dude. It'll even say shadow. Look in the doorway when it says shadow. Every time, there's a silhouette standing in the doorway. Dark, super dark shadow.
So
Blocking light out. Blocking light out the way. Like shit like
have
that.
you heard of? There's a place in Vienna. It's called the dark is so dense you can touch the darkness. You can feel the darkness. And it's not smoke. It's darkness. This type of darkness consumes light.
That's the same thing what a black hole does. When something becomes so dense, it even starts to suck in light. It destroys light. It
Destroys
destroys
everything.
It destroys time.
Time
is
and
when
space
something
can suck
becomes-
into the dark hole.
It destroys stuff.
But you heard there's a white hole also.
Yeah, there's other stories.
There's a white hole
that's
that
a part
is
of the
opposite.
quasar.
And it poops out everything else that the black hole is taking in. It's like an opposite of a black hole. For everything that is in existence, there is an opposite to it. Boy, girl, sun, moon, fire, water.
Good, bad, right, wrong, Jesus, Satan.
Right. So this is the point. When you have anything in time that is equating to something, that will have a paradoxical effect on the universe and time itself, man. What is that?
This is the girl. Look, check it out. Tell me if she's fat and ugly. Hell no. Hell no.
So she's a teacher or what? Was that for you only?
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
She talks a lot. It sounded like she was giving a speech to children or something. Damn. Ah! Oh!
Science project.
So have you ever been? You've actually about it. Tell me about it.
Okay, so this is what happened. This is what happened. Oh yeah, okay. So if you look up on Eroid, the lethal dosage of dextromethorphan hydrobromic acid, right?
Yeah.
It's a 1500 lethal dosage, 400 threshold, 700, 800 people start to report out of body experiences. A bottle of Delsum has 920 milliliters. I drank mine, and then Jim started driving his truck, and he had his.
So you were with Jim?
Yes, I'm with Jim in his truck. He had his. He didn't drink his yet. He had his on his side, floated, sitting there on the passenger seat.
A whole
And
bottle.
a whole bottle. I drank mine, and I seen Jim was looking at the road and was distracted, and I jacked his bottle from him and drank it too.
Yeah.
And then so
So
I.
you drank 2 bottles?
Yes, 900 and 900, 1,840 milliliters, which is 340 milliliters more than lethal dosage. So I drank.
And do you remember the year, the month?
Yes, watch, check this out. This was 2001. This was 2001, 2002, one of those two. So
you're in his truck.
we're in his truck. I drank a retarded amount of DXM.
Like at once.
Yes, at once. Next thing I know, I'm starting to go. I'm hurting. I'm thinking in my head I'm gonna die. I could see the drug is fucking me up. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And then I'm on the floor of the Garza's kitchen.
So how did you end up there from Jim's truck? He dropped you off?
We went to Jim's house. His house was on the Garza Ranch.
It was
We went
at
to-
one point. Right?
Yes, we went to his trailer. It was on Garza Ranch, where his house is. And we have a girl with us named Josie. She was the one that provided the DXM. I don't know what happened.
DXM.
All I remember
What
is dextromethorphan hydrochloric acid.
The cough
The cough syrup. The 2
okay,
bottles.
she had it?
She had the money. She went and got it.
Oh, okay.
So now, next thing I know, I'm ODing. I'm starting to go out. They're dragging my body. They start dragging me from the floor of the kitchen, and they put me in Aaron's bed. And
They were both dragging you.
both of them were dragging me.
You
And
remember
I
that?
can see them, but I can't do anything about it. I'm pretty much comatose.
So you can see them dragging you, but you can't move
I
your
can't
body.
move my body, and my body's hurting really bad, like never before. My stomach is like a head.
Are you
Something
convulsing
weird is
or
happening.
just can't-
Something.
yeah,
I can't
paralyzed?
walk. I can't walk. I can't see straight. Something's happening.
So do you know why they're dragging you?
They're dragging me because they probably think I'm dying.
Did you ever ask them later about that?
No, they just put me. They left me in Aaron's bed. They thought I was for dead. And they left me in Aaron's bed, and then they dragged me to Aaron's bed.
Yeah.
The next thing I know, I am in this red place.
Red place, like everything red.
Everything red.
Like dark
everything
red?
Everything red.
Illuminate, what kind of red?
Darkish, blackish, red. Not clouds, but darkish, weird, red place.
Yeah.
The first thing I do when I'm there is I already realize
You're not
everything that happened.
Oh.
I'm like, oh crap, I'm gone. I bring my left hand up to my face. I can see straight through it. I'm floating in this red place. The first thing I do is go straight and right. And I realize I can't speak, but every thought that I'm thinking is being played audibly. For some reason, I can kind of hear my own thoughts, what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking, oh crap, can't wake up, gonna stay like this forever. I'm dead, and I'm gonna stay here in this abyss with no one else here but me. I'm just trapped. And at night, while I'm floating there, I'm thinking, gotta do something fast. I already know what's happening, I'm dead. And while I'm floating there, seeing through myself, I realized that I only had a certain amount of time before I actually would sever the cord.
The silver cord. Yeah.
Sever the cord completely. I
So
can't
your body,
wake up.
yeah.
My body's gone. I can't
There's
wake
a
up.
cord, there's a silver cord it speaks about.
Okay, so in words that I can't describe, I automatically know Aaron is at a family reunion, drunk off his ass, and easily manipulative.
Easily manipulated.
Easily
Like
manipulative.
this-
And I was like, my only chance is to make Aaron jump off this bridge and get his bitch ass girlfriend to dial to make the phone ring next to my lifeless body right there.
At Anna's house.
Yes. So,
So
the
you already
next,
had this
the next
wicked
thing you know,
sleep,
so
like-
as I'm floating,
Whoa, time out.
yes, and the thoughts are
Hold
going.
on.
This is the only thing going
How do
on.
you get from the red place to seeing Aaron and knowing he was
I don't see Aaron. I just know.
No,
I just know for some
you're
reason.
connected to everybody.
Yes.
Well, okay, so
I just know. I need the most easy
Access.
convenient thing, and you're malevolent.
You're out
In
here.
my mind, I just committed suicide. Where's Aaron? You know what? I'm gonna project everything that happened to me to you while waking myself up. For some reason, that's what I'm thinking. Like I seen Aaron, I could feel that I can control him because he's shit faced, wasted on alcohol. I'm floating there as this red spirit, see-through spirit. The next thing I know,
So you're red, your spirit. See him, you just knew.
I just knew. I
Can I
just knew.
say
I didn't
something
see
real
him.
fast?
I didn't see him. There was nothing to see beyond the clouds, but there's knowing. There's
Were
knowing.
there clouds there?
It was not clouds. It was a red. The whole, everything around me was glowing in a sort of red.
Red.
In a sort of red with black overtones. The movie Insidious. Just like that. Just like that. Look up Erowid. There's 100,000 experiences describing the same place. It's like the fourth or fifth plateau they call it.
Of hell? Was
It's
it
not hell. It's not hell.
It's not hell.
It's your. I don't know what it is.
Okay,
It's some
so
sort of abyss.
I want to say something real quick. When you there's this girl that went up above you at NDE, and she saw everybody's connected with a silver cord. We're
That's
all
her.
connected
That's
with
her.
a
I
net.
was completely severed. This
Yeah.
was a complete astral
But
projection.
you were severed.
That was
You're
only a
severed,
first
you're
stage
gone.
astral. Yeah, yeah.
So you had a silver cord so connected, but
No.
you knew you had a limited amount of time to go back.
My consciousness was just completely projected elsewhere.
Right.
Nowhere near my body.
But-
I couldn't see it,
Right.
but I knew everything.
So, but you knew you had a limited amount of time.
Yes.
So
that I
here's the
did.
thing, here's another
Even as this weird spirit creature, I am still.
Yourself,
I still have You still have your memories, but you also have
because you knew
a
Aaron.
calm panic. You don't have your limbic system and emotions, but you still have a calm, not
You have
panic,
calm
but
panic.
something like I'm gonna
Awareness.
do whatever it takes right now, like
You had awareness.
really desperate.
Desperate.
Desperation. You can feel desperation that I'm gonna wake myself up no matter what it takes. Reckless desperation. So now I'm thinking how method to get back to the body. Check this out. I already knew Aaron was completely drunk and what I'm gonna do.
You're connected.
And then in my head it's just saying, Aaron has to die. Aaron has to, and I thought Aaron has to die, and then I heard it audibly sounded in my head, Aaron has to die. And then next thing I know, I'm being woken up like the Matrix. The phone is going off violently next to me. Dring, 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 and then it works. For somehow that little spark was able to
Wake you up.
Wake
Wake you
me
back.
Hello, it's Crystal, Aaron's girlfriend. Aaron left the family reunion shit-faced drunk and jumped off a bridge in Converse.
Converse.
Yeah.
Shoes.
Outside of
Oh,
Houston.
city.
It's a city, yeah.
And what happened to Aaron?
We effectively both attempted suicide on the same
No.
hour.
Well, what he lived. Right?
Yes, he
You know
lived.
how he lived. What happened?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him all that. All I know is that he lived. He jumped off a bridge, and I saw him the next day. He got in a fight with Rudy and Camilo Jr. and was drunk. Left the party to jump off a bridge, and then Crystal called the phone next to me and woke me up in a panic frenzy. That what's Grandma's number? Aaron just jumped off a bridge, and I was kind of like, I know. This is Grandma's number. Relax.
So he said, I know.
Yeah, some stuff like that. It was like we both.
Knew, like connected also.
It wasn't connected. I don't think Aaron knows that he was manipulated.
So this is the thing. In one NDE experience, the guy leaves, and God or Jesus or a powerful spirit told him, you don't have a lot of time before your body can live without your spirit. So your body needs your spirit to be living, active. So he sent him back. Boom. And there was another experience, another NDE. This girl, she was out of the body, looking down, and she saw the silver cords
Yeah.
connecting like a
That's
network.
like a first.
So we're all connected. Okay, so you know how you come out of the womb, you're connected with your stomach, and they cut this part. We all have a spirit, one of those. You know what I mean? We're all spiritually connected with something like on one of those planes.
Yeah. Poster. I am. Yes. No. You're good. Project. Arts and crafts.
Hey. Abracadoola, magicaboola, bippity boppity boo.
Sucking the titty like giggity giggity, twisted and get it lit, nigga. What?
Abracadoola, magicaboola, bippity boppity boo.
Put it together and what do you got? Bibbidi boppity boo.
Look, these are the songs I'm getting from your spirit. Look.
Some meat in the pot. Some meat in the pot.
Something's easy for something's too easy for right. Look at my face. Something's too easy.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Hey, so Teresa's seen like little green men at the zoo.
Yeah, Mom's seen them too.
At the zoo? They used to live at the zoo.
Teresa got abducted.
Are you kidding?
I'm serious. The green aliens penetrated her every orifice.
What? You're just making it up.
Nah, I just made it up.
What the hell? Some people got abducted before, man.
I know.
And they do stuff like that.
Probes.
Yeah, they probe you,
curls, and
man.
booty pop.
For real. It's not even a joke. It's real life.
You don't want to know what those people went through.
Yeah, it's real life, man. And people say, oh, it's fake, man. If it's fake, bro, how come people around the world have documented it? Around the world, bro. There's NDEs around the world. The people in China and the Asian people, they go through this boat. This boat brings them across like this lake and stuff, and they start like
The river Styx.
Yeah, the river. Yeah. They start smoking crack or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Holy hell.
Trash.
Mark.
I'm gonna put music on.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole music guy is gonna mess up my monetization, man. We're talking about intellectual conversation.
Okay.
Right? Are you
Then
done
you-
with that? What do you want to talk about? Is there anything? We went through a lot of experiences already. We went through the one where you were out of body. Do you have anything other experience? What else you saw? You saw in jail. You said you saw this thing in jail that ran through the wall. How many other people saw that?
7 people playing cards downstairs at like 3 in the morning.
What did it look like?
All I saw was like it had some sort
3 in
of.
the morning. You guys have a bedtime? No? You just go in and out yourself?
No, there is no cell. You're in county jail. It's one big open.
Oh, it's one of the things. Oh, okay. So you go to sleep whenever.
Upstairs, downstairs, yeah, whatever.
Oh, cool.
And downstairs we're playing cards, and this little thing just walks by. It had 2 legs. It had a brown cloak, and it was about. Walked through, went around the corner of the stairs.
And it went around the corner of the stairs.
It went around the corner to under the stairs. And when we got up to go see,
It walked through the wall, or something, wherever it was gone.
And it was, did it look translucent?
No,
Did it look hard?
it looked like you could grab it.
Hard little shit.
Yeah, you could grab it. It was making noise, or it was like little
Like,
traction. Yeah.
what was the kind of shoes it was wearing?
I didn't see any
Twinkle
shoes. I
toes.
don't see any shoes. It was wearing like a hooded. It had
Oh,
it was
hood
a
to the
hooded-
body.
Yeah.
It was super not translucent, super
No,
dense.
you can see it.
Like, how fast was it going?
It was walking pretty fast for something
Fast.
short. Not exactly running as fast as it could, but
And
running.
you could hear the footsteps.
Yeah, you can hear it making. You can like. You could.
3 in the morning?
Yeah, 3 in the morning. Let's see.
And what else did you see? Is there any supernatural thing else that happened in there? Right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of weird little things happening.
I think the camera's like not that bright, man. I need something to put the. What is this, man?
Hey, check this out. Check this out.
Yo, put it on, hey. It's copyright, man.
No, it's not a song.
Huh?
It's,
Chills.
oh, yeah.
Oh, you wanna watch a press live recession session? Yeah.
Molded bread. Or science. Quantum physics. Science.
You want to put this remote for this damn TV, bro?
Huh?
You over the remote for this?
I don't know where. Oh no.
Man, I think it still looks bad. No, it looks better now.
What's happening again?
Who's calling you? Hello, Ryan? Did that happen right now or no?
No.
No? Your phone said hello, Ryan. Are you lying?
You're tripping, dude. I'm
No, for real. Let me see.
I'm watching a YouTube
Let's
video.
pause.
No.
Did somebody say hello, Ryan?
I'm telling
You're
you.
lying.
It was a video.
You're
of me
lying,
saying
bro.
hello.
Hey, who said that? That girl said that.
Yeah. She said, hello, you're lying.
Oh, why'd you say that? Who said that? Hey!
Damn, it's
Man, these are heavy, bro. Guys, we got this butternut crunch muffins. Oh yeah, damn, they look good. Hella good. Watch this, boys.
oh well.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You want one?
No, I already had one. They're very fat.
Oh, they're good.
Start all over.
What?
Let's do another one.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to come to the table this time? Better leaning over here.